I want to share something about anxiety that has really helped me, and I hope it will help you too. So, I've struggled with anxiety for my entire life, and I've also struggled with OCD, which causes me a lot of anxiety. And the thing that I want to share is that a lot of times, especially if our anxiety seems to be unwarranted or it seems to be unnecessary, but we just can't get rid of it, it doesn't need to be thought through. That's the trap. Our anxiety tells us that it needs to be thought through. And that's when we get into that cycle of rumination and perseveration where we get stuck on those things because we feel like there's an urgency to think it through. Our brain has these alarm bells going off telling us that we need to think this through, we need to figure this out. But it just keeps perpetuating that cycle and it leaves more what if questions. And every time we think it through, there's more things that we need to think through, and it's a never ending cycle. When that happens, the best thing that we can do is try to neutralize the situation in our mind. And of course, this is way easier said than done, but we need to see what's actually happening. We need to realize that this is just our brain doing its thing. Our brains are supposed to think. Our brains are supposed to alert us of threats, even if there is no threat. It's our survival instincts. And we need to be able to watch these thoughts as neutral thoughts because that's all they are. They have no meaning other than the meaning that we give to them. And if we can observe these thoughts and imagine them as passing clouds on a sunny day, or imagine them as a flowing river just flowing by, and sometimes they will continue to flow by, and that's okay. But we don't need to figure them out. We don't need to think them through more than we already have. And I try to remind myself that the less attention I give to these anxious thoughts that have no meaning, that are unwarranted, the less sticky they become. And over time, they will loop less and less and less. And this just paves the way for new ways of thinking, for new thoughts to form, thoughts that probably feel a little bit better than the ones that you're having right now.